So I am here with Kristen.
What's up?
Yay! We're at the beach. We're in Cabo, and it's amazing. And so I just want to ask her a few questions.
Ask away.
Yes. Okay. So, first of all, what is your favorite thing about this business?
Okay, so first of all, how am I supposed to pick a favorite? So thank
I
you
know.
for putting me on the spot. I could say all the normal things, like I love the compensation, I love the skill set. I could say all those things, but really what it boils down to, I wouldn't have all those things if it wasn't for the community that we had. I would never have met her ever, literally probably in my life.
No.
If it wasn't for this business. Not just the meeting different people, the meeting different cultures, being able to talk and expand my horizon on things, but also being surrounded by people who are on a same journey as you, who want similar goals as you, who are determined, motivated, work on their personal development. It enhances your life, personal and business, so much more. So I would say that's my favorite part.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, that's so important. Being around people who want what you want, that's everything.
Vibing off their energy.
Yes, and just building each other up.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. My other question, what was your life like before the business and what's it like now?
Okay, so before the business, I was working in human resources. I was a human resources manager, talent acquisition, and working well before 8 o'clock, working well past 5 o'clock. And I didn't hate my job. I actually liked my job. I actually liked who I worked with. I liked the company culture. We worked a lot on that. I liked my manager. I loved everything about it. What I didn't love, the one piece that made me make a change, was the lifestyle. I had at the time 4 weeks of vacation. That was even more than the average person has, and that wasn't cutting it. I could not cover everything on my bucket list. When I have a family expecting, so right now, to clarify that, I'm expecting right now, and I knew when that time came, I wanted to be able to be there with my family. I wanted to be able to raise my children and not have to always be sending them to the daycare and saying goodbye and letting someone else see their first steps or whatever it may be. So that was a big driving factor for me. Just simply the lifestyle. I knew I needed a change.
Oh my gosh, I just got goosebumps.
Yeah, and I also want to preface that if you have a family now and you didn't start this before you had a family, so many other people do that, and they use that honestly, it's such a pull to be like, I want to do this, because whether your child is 3 months, 3 years old, 13, 23, if you wait another 5 years, those same reasons and pain points that you have now are going to enhance later on with what you're missing in your life and missing with your family.
Exactly. That's so amazing. I still have goosebumps because I know, right? It's like I'm on a beach, but goosebumps. But yeah, I mean, that's the same with me. I mean, I started this business for my future kids, and now I have a 2.5-year-old. So
yeah.
It's so awesome. I'm also expecting, so check us out. That is just so amazing.
Yeah.
So another thing is what advice would you give someone who's kind of on the fence about it, or maybe they're scared to join or whatever?
Yeah, so I would say the biggest piece of advice I could give you is just genuinely go within and ask yourself how am I right now, today, whatever date it is? Am I happy? Am I content? Maybe like you were with me, maybe how I was content. I wasn't unhappy. I wasn't super happy. I was just chilling, and I was compliant. I was just living my life. But is that the lifestyle that you want to be living 1 year from now? The things you're able to do, the people you're able to see, the places you're able to visit, the time you're able to have with your family. Do you want it enhanced? And if you don't make a change, if you don't say yes, nothing in 1 year is going to change. You're going to be stuck in that same position. But if you say yes to yourself today, then imagine what could happen in 1 year. In 1 year, everything changed for me. I was gone from the bank. I wasn't working on this business full time. My husband was about to retire his job because of this business. I was able to get him out of that because of one simple, scary, audacious yes that I took. So that's the advice I would give to you.
That's so amazing. I mean, 100%. If you're not okay with your life as it is, you have to make a change, and it's going to be big, right? So
scary to do it.
Scary, but you know what? Are you really okay with living your one life the way you are right now?
Yeah.
So if that answer is no, you got to do it. I know.
Yeah.
The last question I have is, what is the biggest obstacle you've had to overcome, in starting your business or throughout your business? What just kind of sticks out as a huge thing that you've had to overcome?
It was most definitely, which this is not the piece that many people want to hear, because it's not super in people's minds it's not super tactical, but it's the most tactical piece you could take, is your personal development and your mindset. Prior to this business, I knew about it, but I was really like, personal, what do you want me to do? But the moment I started focusing on the future me, the goals that I want, the life I want to live, just being grateful and doing that, it was the moment that my business shifted. And so I think the biggest obstacle that I had to overcome was me as a tactical person, as a person that just wants the logistics and you give me what I need to do, I'm going to do it, which this business does. But they were also giving me the personal development piece, but I didn't think it was the tactical piece I needed, so I didn't do it. But I saw these people that were where I wanted to be and they were doing it every day. Why was I any different? I wasn't. Apparently, it wasn't working for me. So I needed to do what they were doing that got them the success. So yeah, take what we're giving you seriously.
Yeah, no, that's so amazing, because like I'm just like you. I'm like, okay, I just like grind it out, right, and I'll do it. But no, like, you know, so many people in the business, they're like way higher than us, and like all the books that we're reading, all these personal development like gurus, you know, they're all saying like you have to grow into the person to, you know, reach these goals, to be that person, you know, like you can't reach it otherwise. And you know, it was hard for me to wrap my head around too, and I think I still am. But
I think each new level, no matter where you start, where you're at, where you're going, each new level you have to wrap your head around that next level. But the personal development helps immensely with that.
Yeah, no, it's amazing, and I've just grown so much over this past year, and like it's transformed our family life and just like my overall like happiness and joy, and it's just been, you know, incredible. So yeah, well, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
All right,
Talk to you guys later. Bye.